the starting lineup for your San Antonio Spurs. Six-wide guard, number 33, Trey Jones. 6'8", at forward, number 18, Isaiah Roby. 6'5" forward, number 24, Devin Vassell. 71 center, number 25, Jakob Poeltl. 6'6", starting at forward, number 3, Keldon Johnson.
We hope this St. Patty's Day is bringing everyone out there good luck so far. We're dialing up some NBA action for you here on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Desmond Bane slipped to the 30th pick in 2020, and he said, quote, "I will not forget that. I take it personally. I've been that way ever since I was a kid. Growing up in Richmond, Indiana, a small town, you got to fight for respect, and that's what I've been doing my whole life." B.A.?
He's proven himself, Allie. Thank you. Here's a look at some stats for Desmond Bane.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. And for San Antonio, at the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Jakob Poeltl out there with Isaiah Roby. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot. And Richard, the Spurs trying to rebuild without bottoming out. That's one of the hardest things to do in the NBA.
And they've got a lot of intriguing young players, but you need superstar talent to win in this league, and San Antonio is still in search of that.
Now here's Jones. He really had an off game against the Mavericks. Picked by Poeltl. Puts it up from 12. Over Adams. Poeltl with the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Morant against Jones. And the layup is good off the glass.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Vassell. First quarter of play, a minute in. Morant against Jones. Picked by Poeltl. Vassell passes to Johnson. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Morant with it. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Over Jones. Morant, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Jones against Morant. Vassell outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Now Morant. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Brooks from outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Roby. To the left wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams. We've seen Jakob Poeltl make huge strides with his defense since coming into the league, Richard.
He's become one of the top rim protectors. Each season, his block numbers get better. Players think twice about driving the lane when he's out there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Good on the second one. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Oh, deflected. Here's Jackson. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Vassell finds Jones. Here's Poeltl. Pass to Vassell. Going inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
We're seeing some rapid improvement from Devin Vassell. His numbers are ticking up year over year, and that's across most categories.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And for Vassell, that success has led to extra playing time.
Well, that's what it is. He's seeing more minutes on the floor, but he's also risen to the opportunity and shown that if you play him more, you're going to get more from him.
And so he makes both from the line. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Jones against Morant. Adams with a screen on Jones. Here's Morant. The shot that time not on target. Poeltl with some nice D. Jones against Morant. And here's Jones, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Here's Poeltl. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Adams finds Jackson. Knocked away. Outside Bain. Shot clock at 6. Jack's up at 3. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. 3-pointer, Brooks. Here's Adams. Poeltl with the block. Brooks against Johnson. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Brooks outside. Pass to Adams.
San Antonio foul.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Morant against Jones.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Can't hit it from 12 feet. Now here's Vassell. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Outside Johnson, 4 on the clock, up and over Brooks. Offensive rebound, and they take the lead. Birtle's got his second basket on the night.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Adams with a screen on Pirtle. Here's Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Over the last month of play, the top free throw shooters among small forwards. The fourth spot held by Dillon Brooks.
And it's clear that these guys work hard on maintaining their free throw shooting. It's why they're among the best in the league in that category.
As good as they are from the line, it forces an opposing defense to play with caution against them, and that's never a good thing.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
Tillman's checked in for Adams. Now here's Morant, looking to end the drought. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
San Antonio has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Jones against Morant. Pass to Jang. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. And the Spurs with some changes. McDermott's checked in for Johnson. Richardson comes in for Vassell. And it's Primo in for Jones. So Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Clark is checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Brooks. Conchar, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. Pass to McDermott. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Primo can't hit. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And here's Jones. Tillman with a screen. The kick out to Williams. Now here's Clark. Here's Tillman. Williams finds Jones. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. On offense, here is San Antonio. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. Tough loss there.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
They were bricking, they were missing, they were airballing, they were doing everything. Brutal night shooting for them when they couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn. They couldn't hit the ocean if they fell out of a boat.
Now here's Jones. 15 in his last outing. Clark with the screen. Jones, the pass to Clark. Here's Sohan, defended by Jones. Buries it from 3. And now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside Jones. Clark with the screen. Puts up a 3. And Jones, good for 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Richardson. He has 6. Richardson with a screen on Jones. Pass to Primo. Here's Sohan. On the wing, Richardson. Offensive rebound. Jang. Comes up empty down low. Memphis has gone 2 of 5 from deep.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the opening quarter. Here's Jones. That one no good. And the Spurs going the other way now. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was in Memphis.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
A minute 37 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. McDermott from outside.
Spurs foul. Boogie James. First personal foul. First team foul.
Memphis trailing here.
Looking at Doug McDermott, it took some time for him to find his footing in the league, but now he looks very comfortable.
Clark with the screen. Jones, the pass to Clark.
San Antonio foul. Sohan. First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis. Brandon Clark. 2 shots.
First one falls. So he gets them both. San Antonio leading. Here's Primo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Oh, wow. This close, you gotta finish strong. Like, you can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
Clark with the screen. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Shooting for Memphis. Tyus Jones. Taking 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for them.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
There's 39 seconds left now in the first quarter. Primo, good. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Tillman with a screen. Williams on the wing. Back to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Jones. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Sohan. On the wing, Richardson. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone, and welcome back to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Memphis leading. So on the floor from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Moran and Payne in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the paint.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Johnson with a bucket.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
Moran against Jones. Jackson with a screen on Jones. Shoots from the line. The shot won't fall. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They host the Hawks after this one. Johnson passes to Jones. Up and over Brooks. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Well, Richard, it's hard to believe it's been over 20 years since the Grizzlies came to Memphis.
Brian, it has been crazy. And look, they have been a playoff team more often than not in that time. But this could be the best era yet for the Grizzly organization. They've got a great core of young players and are strong on both ends of the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
You have to admit, these are not the San Antonio Spurs of old. They're going through some growing pains right now, but you can already see that progress is being made.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Steven Adams checked in for Memphis. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. This Spurs squad, Richard, is doing a lot with the pieces they have.
Oh, my gracious.
Wow, just incredible.
That is a monster finish. And, man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. San Antonio with the ball. Pass to Jang. Tries a 10-footer, and that's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And that one's good. Moran.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Adams. Vassell can't get it to go.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Adams with a screen on Jones. Here's Moran. San Antonio with a rebound. Jones with the ball. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. That one's wide left. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Moran against Jones. On the wing, Bain. Up and over Richardson. Jones grabs the board. The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Johnson, the 3. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And the Grizzlies shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Jones against Moran. Pass to Jackson. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Vassell against Bain. Vassell passes to Jones. 5 to shoot. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul. And the Spurs with some changes. Pirtle comes in for Jang. And it's Roby in for Richardson.
Substitution for your Spurs. Jakob Pirtle. Isaiah Roby.
Pirtle with a screen on Moran. Over to the wing. From deep, Johnson. He buries it from 3. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
From the high post, San Antonio with a rebound. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Vassell against Bain. Now Vassell, pass to Roby. Jones up top. Here's Roby, down to 5 on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. The shot. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Pirtle.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
Outside Bain. And here's Brooks. Jackson outside. There's the 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
He's become a dependable scorer. This man, Jaren Jackson Jr., will look. He's averaged double digits over the course of his early career.
Taking 3 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Primo, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Tillman's checked in. He hits the second from the line. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Jackson against Johnson. And here's Vassell. Over Bain. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
And he makes the first. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Williams is checked in for Jackson. Conchar comes in for Brooks. And it's Jones in for Morant. No good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Williams passes to Jones. Outside, Williams. Back to Jones. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. San Antonio leading. Pass to Sohan. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Tillman with a rebound. And the Grizzlies shooting 44% from the field during the second. Outside Jones. Bain with it. Fires from the wing. Pirtle with the block. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And the Spurs making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Here's Conchar. They now take the lead. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Vassell. McDermott the screen. Takes a step back. Vassell outside. Primo takes the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
But what a gutsy win. To struggle in the offensive end that much and still win the game, that says something about the character of the team.
Now here's Jones. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Vassell. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Jones. From deep. Vassell with the rebound.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio. Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. Pass to Conchar. Tillman with a screen. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Here's Sohan. Vassell passes to McDermott. From deep. Vassell outside, and they get it back. Here's Primo. Pass to Vassell. Three-pointer. Clark grabs the board.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Jones with the ball. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Clark with a screen on Vassell. Here's Conchar. Rebounded by Roby. Roby's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's stolen. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Here's Conchar. 44 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Tillman. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Roby. Roby's got 5 rebounds tonight.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Vassell. The Grizzlies pull it in. Conchar's got 4 rebounds now.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Now Jones. Back to Conchar. The 3-ball. No luck on that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 3. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. We got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
These guys have the worst shot selection in shot selection history. You don't shoot in the low 30s by chance. Absolutely no discipline. Anything they see, they're just going for it.
Kind of sounds like you at the buffet, big fella, right? Give me some of this, give me some of that, give me some of this, give me some of that.
As long as you're paying, Ernie.
And now, let's focus on a couple of guys who have been getting it done in the first half.
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of pride in how they approach the game, and it seems like they're playing with extra enthusiasm tonight.
Yeah, those elite matchups, man, they can bring the best out of you.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Memphis leading. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Isaiah Roby out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Jones in at the point. That's the San Antonio Five. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Here's Morant, using his post moves to get the 2 points. Morant's got 12 points in the game.
Little sweet touch on the floater. Morant has so many shots to choose from in his bag.
Outside Johnson. Poeltl with a screen on Brooks. Here's Johnson. Second chance shot, and it's laid up and in by Poeltl. Poeltl's got his third basket on the night right there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Johnson against Brooks. Pass to Jones. Now here's Poeltl. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Memphis. Outside Bain. Now Morant, defended by Jones. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game. Richardson's checked in for San Antonio.
Now into the lineup for your Spurs, Josh Richardson.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. And the shot's good. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man,
a unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Brooks. Adams a screen. 13 feet out. And it's Brooks missing.
Oh, wow. This close, you gotta finish strong. You can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
Now Richardson. Jones finds Poeltl. From deep, Johnson. That shot off the mark. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Morant against Richardson. Adams with a screen on Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
when Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Fans coming out on the floor, your Spurs Breakers.
Jang, he's checked in for Roby. And Memphis also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Grizzlies on D. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Richardson, the pass to Jones. Pirtle with a screen on Moran. Jones with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Pirtle, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down, get your pregame routine, get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work, because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long, but if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
And the second free throw is good. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Moran against Jones. Jackson outside. 4-3. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Spurs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Johnson passes to Jones. With the drive, the kick out to Johnson. Picked by Pirtle. Johnson finds Pirtle. Shot clock at 5. Here's Jang. From deep, Johnson. San Antonio again missing.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Moran. Williams has gotten his first basket of the night. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Jones, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. From deep, Johnson. The Grizzlies pull it in.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Here's the floater. Pirtle with the block. Payne against Richardson. Pass to Jang. Over to the left wing. Here's Pirtle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pirtle's got 5 points now in the quarter.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Moran. Hits the close-range jumper.
They have no answer defensively inside.
San Antonio trailing here. Outside Jones. Pass to Richardson. Three-pointer. On target from range. Richardson's got 9 points.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
First man, get loud for your Spurs High Squad.
Different look for San Antonio. McDermott's checked in for Pirtle, and it's Primo in for Jones. Pass to Moran. And the shot goes down. Moran's got 10 points in just the second half.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
All right, time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Dylan Brooks. Allie, what's the update?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Memphis let me know the status. The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. And in this crucial time of the season, any injury can have a major impact on a team. They'll have to make some immediate adjustments, guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Here's Johnson. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
San Antonio's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to McDermott. Now here's Richardson. Clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Tyus Jones.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies? First free throw is good.
Look, no matter where Josh Richardson goes, his shooting ability follows. Lots of destinations in his young career, but it hasn't seemed to faze him. That's called being a professional.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Konchar's checked in. and so he hits both. You know, Josh Richardson, he really knows how to score, Richard.
Oh, that's definitely a role player you'd love to have. He shoots the three ball, plays tough inside. He can even facilitate a little bit. He's got tons of playing time under his belt.
Now here's Bane. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Primo, defended by Jones. Primo can't hit. Well, the Grizzlies shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Left side, Jones. To the paint. The 6-footer. Here's Clark. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Clark's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
Pass to Jang.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And here's Jones. A minute 53 left in the third quarter. Tillman with a screen. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 11.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Pass to Jang. McDermott against Bane. Outside Richardson. Here's Sohan. Launches it. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Jones. Now here's Bane. 1 minute left in the third. And they'll get another chance. Jones misses. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Here's Primo, defended by Jones. Pass to McDermott. Here's Primo. McDermott outside. Now Richardson. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Grizzlies ball.
Roby, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Primo. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Brooks, he's checked in for Conchar. Well, the Grizzlies shooting has been great at 58% in the third. Clark with a screen on McDermott. Brooks, the pass to Clark. Can't get it to drop. Spurs shooting poorly at only 28%. Richardson finds Vassell. Oh, they need this! Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Grizzlies, up by 15. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Ja Morant is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Brooks in at small forward.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Johnson against Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Jackson with a screen on Johnson. Fires from the line. Off the left rim and out.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Now here's Jones, hounded by Morant. Up top, Vassell. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks, the pass to Jones. Here's Morant, defended by Jones. Morant against Jones. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Morant. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Roby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. No luck on that one. Morant with a defensive effort. And the Grizzlies shooting around 44%. Not bad. Brooks outside. Jackson with a screen on Johnson.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use. Jackson will down low. Good luck stopping it.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr. at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jones with the ball, guarded by Morant. The 3 is up. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Morant. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Just 5 to shoot. Adams, the pass to Morant. Over Pirtle. And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Adams. Adams has got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Jones. Pass to Vassell. Johnson with it. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
Jones against Morant. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. Here's the break. Morant with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively.
The speed and athleticism of Morant is a tough combination to guard, which is why he gets fouled.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Morant taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for Morant.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
And Morant drops them both.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, John Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. John wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Spurs Youth Dance Team. Please give a big round of applause for your Spurs Youth Dance Team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Oh, they get a hand on it. Now here's Jones. Outside Johnson, looking to win the run. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Morant with it. Morant with the slam!
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the NBA last season introducing a 100-camera system that allows for a video game-like presentation with virtual angles. It's pretty cool. Video games used to chase the league. Now the league's kind of chasing the video games.
Yeah, well, this is where the future is heading. It is so cool to see all the different angles that you can now see a basketball game from. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it exciting. And the NBA, they're doing the right thing.
And I know scouting departments are using them as evaluation tools as well.
Oh, they're always going to figure out a way to scout more and to evaluate more because it helps them when they're negotiating players' contracts.
Now here's Jones. Outside Morant, back to Jackson, pass to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Jackson, the screen, lets it go from 14. Jones misses.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Outside Jones. Back to Johnson. Here's Roby. Here's Pirtle. Hits the jump hook.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Johnson. Pirtle with a screen on Adams to the middle. Releases, and Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Pirtle's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Devin Vassell.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
The Spurs making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Bain, he's checked in for Jones. And Morant drops them both. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need it. I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure. I know we can't afford you, though.
That might be true. I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Down low, Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Bain against Vassell. Inside, here's Pirtle. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Pirtle's got 11 in the second half. And here's Memphis. They're on a 19-6 run. Morant against Jones. From 11 feet away, and it's Morant missing. San Antonio has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Shot from 12. Jones misses. The Grizzlies have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brooks. And here's Adams. And the layup is good. Adams has gotten 4 this quarter.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's Roby. Out to the wing. Here's Pirtle. Goes back up. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Sohan. 6 to shoot. Richardson for 3. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back, maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And this is how they wanted to finish off this season series, with a win and evening it up at 2 games apiece.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Now here's Jones. 46 seconds left in the game. To the middle. And Clark gets it to go on the assist from Jones.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Here's Primo. And stolen by Williams. By himself. And Williams punches it home.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Conchar. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.